Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal and welcome to the predicted lineup for Manchester United against Arsenal. I was about to say Arsenal first, but we are where we are going to be at Old Trafford, a game that none of us wants to lose, a game that none of us definitely wants to lose. Definitely not. It's so bad that you rather even lose to Tottenham than Manchester United. That's how bad it is. Manchester United against Arsenal, they will have a new manager in the dugout. We did win there last year after going like 15 years without a win. So can we make it back-to-back victories? That would be something very, very special. They don't have a good record over there, but obviously against Arsenal, they always turn up. So I'll be going through the predicted lineup. Obviously, there's a couple of players we're still not sure whether they're going to be there or not. Players like Saka, who went off with an injury. I think that's basically it. I don't think we have any other injuries. Xhaka will still be out for a couple of more weeks, but I think it's only really Saka that we're not sure about. The others, obviously, it's a bit of rotation. We also play against Everton on Monday. This game will be played on the Thursday, so still a lot to go through. Still a lot to go through. But this is what I think Ateta will do. He was very brave to start Tavares instead of Tierney in the last game. Also started Odegaard and left Lacazette on the bench. Aubameyang didn't have the best of performances. So what does he do? Martinelli came on and scored. What does he do against Manchester United? So let's start. This is what I think Mikel Arteta will do. So obviously, starting in goal, it's very easy. Our goalkeeper, that's usually very, very easy. It's usually no one else other than Aaron Ramsdale. Against in yesterday's game, he had like three saves to make. In the first half, it would have been 1-0 down. It would have been 1-0 down without him. Those saves from Shelby, he's been very good for us. I still can't believe that he's been that good, Ramsdale. So against Manchester United, he missed the first test. I'd say not the first test, the third or fourth test. He didn't go great against Liverpool, but I don't think it was his fault anyway. He did make the save. So let's see how he does against the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo at Old Trafford. So Ramsdale in goal, 100%. And then we go to the back four. I think the back four, the three players is very easy to pick. So let's start with right back, Tomiyasu. Got an assist against the Newcastle. What an assist for Martinelli's goal, a chipped pass. Can Bellerin really pick out that pass? Can Chambers on that right side pick out that pass? I'm not sure. So Tomiyasu starts on the right back position. Center back, obviously, Ben White starts 100%. I think he's been brilliant so far. Started the season very slowly, but recently he's picked it up. And then Gabriel starts alongside him as well. Gabriel has been fantastic as well. This combination is really helping us. The 10 games they've played together, this new defense, we've kept 6 clean sheets. That's against Norwich, against Watford, against Leicester away from home, against Burnley away from home, recently against Newcastle. So they're keeping the clean sheets. And also Brighton as well away from home. I'd say there are a couple of games where we were unlucky not to keep a clean sheet, considered in the 84th minute against Aston Villa and also in the 80th minute against Tottenham. That would have easily been 8 clean sheets out of 10. So I think I put Gabriel in the wrong position anyway. So I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put Gabriel there. I wouldn't mind having 2 Gabriels at the back. I wouldn't mind having 2 Gabriels at the back like that. That would be special. But here it's Ben White. Ben White is definitely on the right side. So yeah, that makes sense. And then on the left side, there's a bit of debate. Who do you start? Do you keep Tavares because he's been playing very well? Or do you bring in Tierney? Because the last big game we had, Tavares didn't play well. So I think it definitely did rest Tierney to start this game. I don't think Tierney will just be left on the bench forever. I think Tierney is still our best left back. So he'll play in that position. He'll be up against you never know. It could be Sancho. I think it's going to be Sancho. I'm not sure what the new manager is going to do. Greenwood has played in that position this season. Sancho as well. Rashford usually plays from the left, so I think it's going to be him up against the one Bisakas and the Sanchos. So a tough task. Sancho's just upped his game recently. In midfield, Partey definitely has to start. I was screaming for him to be taken off the moment he scored the second goal because I want him fit for Manchester United. The reason why we won this game last season, I'd say, was because of Partey and Gabriel. And obviously, Aubameyang as well stood out in that game. But the way Partey marked out Paul Pogba in that game, it was very special. So let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if we can repeat it again. So Thomas Partey, I'm glad to say, is going to be fit for that game. And then the other midfield position is the other worry. Is it Lokonga? Is it Niles? Do you think Niles is better in such a game, or are you happy with Lokonga? I think I'm happy with Lokonga. I think he will go with Lokonga. So Sambi Lokonga with Thomas Partey in midfield. United's midfield is not that great. None of the United fans will tell you they like McTominay or Fred or Matic. It's hard to know who's going to play, but in that area where Partey and Lokonga are, you'd expect the likes of Bruno Fernandes to be operating there. Maybe even Donny van der Beek if the new manager is a big fan of him. So they need to be very, very solid, know when to go forward, know when to come back, because they don't want to give those spaces to Bruno Fernandes. And then the other position where it could be very, very hard, I'd say very, very hard to know, is the right wing and maybe the striking situation. But let's start with the one that we definitely know. Let's start with Smith Rowe on the left side. I think he'll definitely start on the left side. I thought he was going to be taken off yesterday, but he decided to take off Partey. Obviously, Saka got injured as well, so that was one sub that we had to use. But Smith Rowe is going to start on the left side. Wan-Bissaka isn't really the best of attacking defenders, so he's going to be there with Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe will have to go past him a couple of times to create the chances. Odegaard, will he really start against United? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yesterday he did play. I think he had a decent game, but I gave him a 6 out of 10 in the player ratings on Saturday. So I don't think he's been great. I don't think he's been great so far. We need more from him. We brought him in to create chances and to maybe get a few goals, but he hasn't gotten. He's gotten 1 goal and no assists so far. So that's where we actually need him. So in the right midfield position, you'd expect Saka to be there, but he went off with a knock. Let me know if you're told Saka is 75% fit. Would you risk him? Would you risk him for this game, or would you just tell him no? Just rest for a week and let's wait for the next game. Comment down below. Would you risk Saka for this game, or would you just rest him totally? Last time we played Manchester United, he wasn't even there as well. He was also injured at that time. So United are always lucky. So let's assume he's not there. I'm going to go with them. I think Martinelli could get a chance because really, who else? Who else could play there? Aubameyang is the striker. Who else? Pepe hasn't really impressed anyone. So I think Martinelli, that goal, that energy he showed for those 30 minutes, I think he has to be there. And then the central attacking midfielder, I think we'll play Lacazette there. Again, it's either Lacazette or Odegaard. I think Lacazette is better suited for this game, holding up the play and more experienced in terms of facing United. And then striker, I know most of you don't want Aubameyang to play. I think Aubameyang will play. I think Aubameyang would have played even if everyone is fit, but also because Saka is not there, I won't be there, and also Odegaard didn't impress as well. Even if you don't play Aubameyang, who do you play? Would you say, can you make an argument for Pepe and say play Martinelli up front and play Pepe on the right? I don't think so. I don't think Pepe has been any better this season. You could say Lacazette up front, but can you make an argument for Odegaard to start as the number 10? Has he really impressed you that much to start as the number 10? Maybe if Saka is there, then you could try and mix things up. If Saka is there, you could try and mix things up. But for me, and for Arteta, I think this is how the squad will look. So Ramsdale, Tierney, Gabriel, White, Tomiyasu, Lokonga, Partey, Lacazette, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, and Aubameyang. So that is 3 changes from the win against Newcastle. Tierney comes in for Tavares, Lacazette comes in for Odegaard, and Martinelli comes in for Saka. So in terms of the final lineup, this is how things will look like. This is how things will look like. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. In the back 4, Tierney coming in for Tavares, Gabriel and Ben White to partner each other once more. They'll be up against Cristiano Ronaldo, so they have to be at the top of their game. Tomiyasu at right back, he could be up against Rashford, maybe one of those players has to be very, very good. In midfield, Partey against Lokonga. Bruno Fernandes will be playing in that position, have to definitely watch him. Lacazette as the number 10 is not the best of creative midfielders, but his energy in midfield and also in terms of supporting Aubameyang as a striker, let's hope they can convert the chances that fall to them, because this is the kind of game, any chance that you get, you need to score. Martinelli on the right, Smith on the left, and Aubameyang up front. If Martinelli gets a chance to start against Manchester United, what an opportunity this is for him. And then on the bench, Leno, Cedric, Tavares, Holding, Niles, Elneny, Pepe, Odegaard, and Nketiah. I mean, if you really need, you could bring the likes of Pepe and Odegaard, but if you have a couple of goals advantage, you could bring in the likes of Elneny as you usually do. So that is the predicted lineup for Manchester United against Arsenal. For Arsenal against Manchester United, let me say that it makes sense. For Arsenal against Manchester United, it's going to be away from home. but it's our predicted lineup against them. Let me know in the comment section, what changes would you make? Let's assume Saka will be out. Let's assume Saka won't make it. Which kind of changes would you make if Saka doesn't make it? Let me know. And also, would you start Lacazette or Odegaard, or would you start Tierney or Tavares? Those are the questions. Those are the burning questions. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe. Hit the like button, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.